السلام عليكم ومرحبا بكم يا أصدقائي الأعزاء. Hi guys and welcome to another episode of Serious Arabic. I hope you're all doing well and ready for another lesson of Arabic because in today's lesson we are going to learn how to form the ism fa'il, the active participle for verbs in form 2. However, before we get started, if you're enjoying the videos and you want to see more Arabic for free, please do hit subscribe now as it really helps the channel grow. شكرا جزيلا لنبدأ. So, we saw in a previous video, I've put the link in the description, how to form the ism fa'il of verbs in form 1. Now, just a quick reminder of what the ism fa'il is. It is the active participle, and that is the person that does the action. For example, the writer, the speaker, the helper. Another way to think about it is to think of it as the one that does the action. For example, you can think of it as the one that does the writing, or the one that does the speaking, or the one that does the helping, whichever way helps you understand it. Okay, so how do we form the ism fa'il of verbs in form 2? So firstly, we need to find our verb. So we take our verb, دخن, which is to smoke, form 2, indicated by the shadda. Then we need to put our verb into the present tense. So present tense verbs of form 2, he smokes, يدخن. And then our next stage is how do we find the active participle, the ism fa'il, from the present tense? Well, it's very simple. We just replace the ya with a meme, keep the dhamma on top, and we get rid of the dhamma on top of the final letter. So yudakhinu becomes mudakhin, and that is smoker, or the one that smokes. So I'll just repeat that. You put your verb into the present tense, and then you take the present tense verb and you replace the ya with a meme, keep the dhamma, and you get rid of the final dhamma on top. And that is how you form, that's how you find your ism fa'il. So yudakhinu becomes mudakhin, so smoker, or the one that smokes. Let's see a couple more verbs to illustrate this. So we have the verb darrasa, which means to teach. So then to find the ism fa'il, the next stage is put the verb in the present tense. So yudarrisu is he teaches. Now, how do we find teacher, or the one that teaches? Well, we replace the ya with a meme, keep the dhamma on top, and get rid of the final dhamma on top of the final letter. So yudarrisu becomes mudarris, which is teacher, or the one that teaches. Next verb, صور is to photograph. So we need to put our verb into the present tense, next stage. So يصور is he photographs. يصور, yes, he photographs. Sorry about that. And then the next stage is to put it into find the ism fa'il. So what do? We replace the ya with a meme, keep the dhamma on top, and get rid of the final dhamma. So يصور, he photographs. مصور is photographer, or the one that photographs. So, some example sentences now. صور المصور المباراة بين الفريقين. The photographer photographed the match between the two teams. So firstly our verb, صور, to photograph in the past. المصور, the photographer, the one that photographs, so to say. المباراة, the match. بين is between. الفريقين. So, bit of grammar here. فريق is team. Two teams, normally the مثنى, the dual, would be فريقان. But because of the preposition بين, nouns in Arabic after preposition go into the genitive case. And the genitive case is illustrated by the ending فريقين for the dual. Okay? So, just to reiterate that. Don't worry too much about it for now. It's a quite advanced case grammar. But the dual, a noun which is in the dual, for example, فريقان, after a preposition, it's in the genitive case, and that's indicated by فريقين. Okay, moving on. درس المدرس الطلاب كيفية تصريف الأفعال. The teacher taught the students how to conjugate verbs. So درس, to teach, so he taught. المدرس, the teacher, the اسم فاعل, you know, the teacher, the one that teaches. الطلاب is students. Now this is a really nice one here. كيفية, this is how, okay? كيفية, or it takes the مصدر afterwards. So how to do something, how to conjugate verbs. كيفية تصريف is the مصدر of to conjugate, conjugating. صرف is another form to verb, but the مصدر is تصريف to like conjugating. So how to conjugate verbs, كيفية, and then the مصدر تصريف الأفعال, verbs. Last one. دخن المداخن خارج المبنى. So the smoker smoked outside the building. So دخن is he smoked. المداخن is the smoker. خارج is outside. المبنى is the building. That's all for today. I hope you found this video useful. If you've got any questions, please do leave them in the comment section. And please, if you're not already subscribed, please hit subscribe now. شكرا جزيلا وإلى اللقاء.